So let's talk about the Sandpiper, another big old fifth wheel.
Man, it's about the biggest you're going to get. This is going to be a 5-slide unit. Again, I always want to start up front. We'll go up front and just sort of show you the front end. There's a full profile. There's a difference between full profile and mid profile units. Mid-profile, see how tall this is? See how straight up that is?
Yeah.
Okay, you're a lot more head clearance in your bedroom. Okay. Stackable washer and dryer, you can do that up there. Mid-profiles are going to slope down, so typically you're not going to have near the head clearance. For a person like me, full profile is the only way I can go, right? Cool LED lights up front. Then you use the new RhinoFlex pin boxes, so you got a lot more turning radius because they're not, really basically long and wide. They're more compact and everything. Yeah, absolutely. So I just wanted to show the front end, just show the differences there, show the cool lights up here. We'll move on back. Huge pass-through storage. So you've got
all kinds of space.
LED power awning, blue or white light underneath. They do some cool outside speakers, which you'll see right there. And then there's another one tucked behind the doorway there as well. They do locate their spare tire up front. Now, a lot of people are like, hell, I wish it was mounted underneath. Well, until you get a flat, and then you don't wish it's there. Yeah. But look how big this storage is. I mean, you can put anything you want in this thing, and then use a nicer material for their flooring and everything on their outside storages, and they got jacks in there and everything else. So for TVs, and if you want to put like a TV up right there, you can do that. 4-slide solid steps. Let's stop real quick right here. Underbelly armor. So basically, Sandpiper's doing this now where a typical underside of the unit, right, is going to have a long piece of, I like to call it like, almost like duct tape, right? But it's in certain pieces all the way through. Now they're using actually plastic pieces that are individual pieces that are screwed in. So if you need access to a certain area, no more pulling down this whole big duct tape and then have to put it up. You just take out individual panels, them drop down, you got an access point, screw them back in. Simple and easy. So that's one big thing they're doing there. Buckeye service guarantee, I don't know how much we've went over that today. If you're an Ohio customer, this is a must, in my opinion. Yes, we're going to have a great price, but we're going to have free Ohio delivery. We're going to give you a free loaner RV. If you got a major problem, unit's got to come in, and it's going to be in the shop for a long period of time, we give you a free loaner RV so you're not missing trips. A lot of people don't think about that. You've only got 6-month period of camping, right? Well, if your trailer's in for 3 months, now you just missed half your camping season. That's a big plus with us that we do, part of the Buckeye service guarantee. No other dealership's done that, and they haven't even thought about matching doing that thing. So that's a big plus for buying from us. This is a 2-entry unit.
Second door.
Bath and a half. So this is your half bath, which will come off of your rear bunk room. That's your main entry going into your main living area. It does have a cool outside kitchen. One of the nicer.
This is also real fast. This is great that it just goes right into the bathroom.
You don't have to track through the whole unit.
Yeah.
Saves a lot of cleaning for mom.
Right.
And it's easy access in and out.
Yeah.
Hey guys, another one we probably ought to address on camera. Don just said, do I need an appointment to come to your Virginia location to see a trailer? We do not have a Virginia location. We know last count 27 dealers using our name. They try to fool people, make people think that they're RV wholesalers so they can get the business. They make people think they're going to get the service, but they're not us. We get phone calls all the time, unfortunately, from people saying, hey, I bought from your blank location. How do I get my trailer fixed? Unfortunately, that wasn't us that you bought from. There's a dealer in Virginia. She named the town. If you want to go peek, they do try to use our name. They are not us. We are in Lakeview, Ohio, and we are in Dodge City, Texas. That's it. Now, we ship RVs all over the United States, into Canada, actually all over the world for that matter. But that's not our dealership, Don. Please come to Ohio and see us. We'd love to take care of you. You don't need an appointment. If you want an appointment, though, we have people that make appointments every day with our folks. We do have quite a bit in stock right now. Surprisingly, again, because we've kept them on order. But make them prove to you. Well, just call us if you're wondering.
Yeah.
Is that you? And then we can tell you. But we are not in Virginia, so thank you.
Man, I'm glad you caught that.
Thank you.
You may have saved him a lot of money, a lot of frustration. That's good.
Absolutely.
This is nice.
One of the nicest outside kitchens you're going to get. They use a nicer material for prep, right? So not a Formica that's going to absorb moisture over time. It does have a sink. This is a sink that is plumbed into your gray tank, so you know filling it up and then just dumping it on the ground. It does actually go to your holding tank.
Okay.
You've got a fridge. It actually has a microwave out here. You've got full storage all the way up, right? They do cool little lights out here.
Lights are great.
Yeah, they do blue and white different lights, and you got little switches for those, and you got more lights down below here too. So why is this important? Why people like it so much? Because you're camping, your campfire, your friends. This is great for prep. This is great for, sitting around a campfire. Children want a bag of popcorn. Just heat it up here. You want to clean up. Everything's done here. Keeps your inside clean. Makes it simple and easy and very, very accessible. So,
awesome. Does this have a thing on the back for a grill?
It does.
Okay.
It does. So you notice on the grill that is a swing around grill. Okay, so that'll swing all the way around to the side here. There's a quick connect propane disconnect there, plugs in so you can grill back here.
So you're not just stuck with just a microwave. Microwave is great, but sometimes you want to really cook out, and that happens with this outdoor kitchen because of the grill in the back.
Yeah, absolutely. And just to mention something as we were coming back here, we just recently had renovated and built this building for, and again, it came down to customer service. We used to just have a bunch of pickup spots out here, but they're all outside, right? Well, now the experience for the customer is not as great because when you can in the cold winter. It's cold outside, it's raining, you can't control that. So we've got a nice bay now. This is where we do all of our pickups. Customers are a lot more comfortable in here. They do the nice windows so you can see real good and everything too. So I just wanted to point that out. They got the nice flooring and everything.
Flooring just went in.
Just something
Buckeye colors.
Recently got done, and I think it's just a huge plus for the buying experience for the customer.
Yeah.
As we walk in here, let's stop for a second. I want to show, this is new this year that I'm starting to see different manufacturers do. So when you've got this has a strut, right? So it's easy for my wife to be able to pick up, otherwise it'd be pretty heavy.
Yeah.
The old solid steps used to have a pin that would go through here, right?
Okay.
Well, now you can never hit them just quite right.
Right.
So now you just push this lever, right? So just locks in place. You want to adjust it,
nice.
You just adjust, right? So that's what's cool. They're doing that on their steps now, so that's a nice thing to have.
Awesome.
So I just wanted to point that out while we had it right there. Let's go check out the inside.
Yeah,
That's the
there.
coolest part about it. This does have auto leveling, 6-point hydraulic auto leveling. I noticed as we were walking up through, so that's going to be on the unit. Come to the living room, right? So this is, again, a 5-slide unit. You've got 2 slide outs in the living room, 2 slide outs in the bunk room, and 1 up in your bedroom. What's cool about this is, you've got your sofa, right? You've got your theater seating. You've got your entertainment center, which just will come with a TV, and you got your dinette. So you can sleep or sit 2, 4, 8 people in here really comfortable for bigger families,
right?
Or having company over and everything. They do nice accent lining up above their slide outs and nice residential refrigerator, true solid surface countertops, stainless steel undermount sink, and look at that freestanding range.
That's
how cool is that?
Yeah, 4 burners.
Just like a house.
Yeah.
Check out the microwave. It's just like a house microwave.
Right.
It's not really small, right? And see that light
Might
switch?
be bigger than the one we have in my house.
Hit that light switch right above you. That's some accent lighting right above the slide out.
Oh yeah, okay.
It's just neat how they do that. They do that on, little lights everywhere just to help accent it. You got nice cool blue light underneath the island down below here, which is cool. I see outlets on the back side of the island everywhere. They do a fireplace in here, sound bar. Man,
storage.
It's even got a lot. I mean, these units anymore have more stuff than my house has.
Yeah, this is sweet.
As far as accessibility,
I really dig the fabric and the design on these. That's cool looking.
It is cool. Yeah, it's
That is
cool.
sweet.
It's got cool little residential lights up here. You look up above the island. Look how cool that residential is up top here too. So you're doing.
You could hang like pans from that.
Yeah, it's just
you need to hang some stuff from that. That's
modern. It's really like the modern type of look that a lot of things are going to now. So while we're right here, it does have a swing up countertop extension to give you more counter space. let's move forward, and then we'll come back to the cool part of the bunk room too. So while we're right here, while we're going up, there's all your locations for all your panels, slide out buttons, how full your tanks are, more, you know, different lights and stuff like that. So just a nice little cool. You don't even, it's not something sitting in your hallway. It's actually in a panel itself. So this will have 2 air conditioners. It does have a ceiling fan in the living room. We'll squeak by here and let's go to the bathroom first.
Okay.
All right.
Real quick, I'm just getting an update. This is kind of cool. We mentioned earlier that we're going to give away $200 per RV sold. We've already given $2,000 to that charity today. That's awesome.
Yeah. Thank you, guys.
And for that mix-up that I just said, I will give $2 for everyone sold to charity. Tim just committed me to that. And I still probably won't be able to afford it because you guys are crazy with your RV buying. Because, you know, this is the place to buy RVs. I can't see in there right now. Is it?
Yeah, I
nice?
just wanted to show you real quick in here. I'll just squeak in real quick. You can see, just to give you a perspective on size-wise here, right? I'm 6'5". Plenty of room in this bathroom.
Or 5'17".
So you got nice residential. It does have a seat in here where you can sit down. You've got a your nice porcelain toilet. You do have a nicer countertop.
Just don't confuse the two. That could get nasty.
Yeah, right. Nice mirror to get ready. Storage up top. So just a nice sized bathroom. You know, I just wanted to sort of point it out and show the actual perspective. Let's go up to the bedroom. All right. So first things first, start there in the front. Notice how tall that is in there.
Yeah.
There's your stackable washer and dryer.
Right.
There's your full profile. Already got the hookups in there. If you're not putting in a washer and dryer, it's just more storage.
And now people are going to ask, I know, washer and dryer do not come with.
Do not come with the unit. We can put them in, or we can order you one with an option for a washer and dryer.
Okay.
So you have a nice queen bed. Walk around. You'll have full storage underneath the bed. They've got a whole nother side to that storage up front.
Yeah.
As you pull it shut there, you'll see, and there's little latches just to keep that from doing. So that goes all the way through. Got a cool, nice Wi-Fi Ranger up front to help with signal and everything. They cut into the front cap, so you got plenty of places for storage for shoes and everything else. They do a cool, backlit headboard, right? That's pretty cool. Little night light. That's all that they do there as well. At the foot of the bed, you've got you can put a bedroom TV in here. It doesn't actually come with a TV in the bedroom, but it can be put in. The jacks are already there, and then you've got more storage drawers chest down below there too.
Plug in. It's great.
And I mentioned earlier, this does have 2 air conditioners. They run current together, so they're going to push the whole coach with 2 airs, not just dump AC into your bedroom.
Okay.
So let's head to the bunk room. Pretty cool bunk room. We'll go to next. Nice steps coming down with no carpet, so that's not going to wear out over time.
Wow, look at all the storage up here. Holy moly.
More accent lighting down below on the dinette there with blue lights.
That's cool. I don't think I've seen it around the... That's sweet.
Yeah, it's got a nice little switch down there. You can utilize it. And then come back. This is great for kids, right? So you've got a whole entertainment center back here so you've got storage over there, right? And notice this. A lot of people don't realize on Sandpiper, self-closing drawers, right? You mount your TV. If they got games, PlayStation, Xboxes, they can mount there, put their stuff down there. They've got a hole there, and you can plug right in. Cool little ladder. So you've got a bunk up above here. You've got, this is your sofa that goes down to a bed. So this thing's really soft. It's got USB ports and everything else located right here. You just pull this lever, that goes straight down to a bed. So it's sleeping or just hanging out area. Good for you. And then a bunk up above as well.
Yeah.
So awesome little spot where parents can get separation for their kids. They got their own room. Kids can play back here and everything. And then you've got your half bath access that we had seen outside earlier.
Yep.
So
it's great.
Yep.
It's a nice RV.
5 slides, and you're definitely going to need a bigger truck to be able to pull it. But a lot of people are putting it on the permanent spots, right? So instead of pulling it all over, a lot of people just like their little getaway. They'll put it down there at a permanent spot. Around the lake here at Indian Lake here in Ohio, that we have, campgrounds everywhere. So there's people aren't pulling these things, and you know, and we can deliver over to the camp spot and stuff like that. We do full setups and stuff like that. So
Right.
very accessible on that type of things too. So
What's the total on this bad boy?
yeah, so real quick on everything, this with all the discounts.
Sorry,
and
that was
everything.
my fault. I put the ladder out.
put the ladder out?
Just to watch it. Gotcha. I tripped over it. I'm hysterical.
This is $53,211 with today's discounts. Estimated payment's going to be right around $409. It does come in basically 13,000 pounds. Total length's 41 foot 8 inches. Width of the is 8 foot, and then you've got 5 slides and sleeps up to 8. You know, so plenty of places to sleep and everything else. So before I let you go, I mean, one thing I'd just like to say is we appreciate you tuning in. One thing that God put on my heart today is don't waste a day. Have fun. Get out there and camp with your kids. Tomorrow's never promised. A lot of people don't realize camping really draws your family in together. Allows you to have some time together. Don't waste a day. We'd love to get you camping. Come by from us. Good Christian-based business here, and we do appreciate you and think the world of you and treat you like family. So
You know, you mentioned the family thing. Right outside, they've got a sticker out here that says "Making Memories" on it. I did a commercial for a garden center a few years ago, and my line with my fake family was we're working and putting like plants in a pot, and I looked at the camera and said, "We don't call it gardening, we call it making memories." And my buddies teased me about that commercial. I was paid to say that line. It sounds super cheesy, but that's exactly what you're doing. You're making memories that you will never, ever forget. You'll cherish for a lifetime. I've mentioned before about a quote that really opened my eyes to wanting to spend more time being the best person I could be. And the quote was, at some point in your childhood, you and your friends went outside to play for the very last time, and nobody knew it. And that when I first heard that, I'm like, wow, that's pretty powerful. And then I started thinking about at some point, my Sebastian, my now 20-year-old, asked me to wrestle with him for the very last time, and I can't remember if I said yes or no. And so everything I do now, I try to think, okay, this is going to be a memory for the rest of my life. And camping is one of the best ways to make memories. My wife and I went camping 3 or 4 times last year, and I remember everything about every trip we took.
absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. So much more than just the RV. It's the experience, and the memories that you're buying, you will be creating. So if you're in the market for an RV and you're ready to make that jump, this is the place to do it. Call, talk to Mitch, talk to any of the guys in there. They want to get you into an RV.
Yep. Thank you guys. Yep. Thank you for tuning in, and I'd love to help you out. Call me anytime.
We got somebody asking about price matching real quick. Angela is asking about price matching. What's the deal on that? I don't know if we've ever talked about that before.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll price match anything. I mean, 99% of the time what I run into is that when we go to price match, we could get a bill of sale, but we got to get a bill of sale with all fees. So most dealers, what they're doing now is they'll give you a price, right? But then when you sit down and do paperwork, well, we've got this fee, this fee, this fee, and this fee.
That's something else.
Now we're $2-3 grand difference in money. So that's no problem doing it. Very rarely do we find something that's matched up apples for apples, and we have to do that. If somebody's going out of business from time to time, we might have that happen, but very rarely, especially as good as the market is, most people ain't going to be going out of business. So yeah, absolutely we can do that.
Okay. Awesome. But again, like you said, a lot of those lower prices are going to be higher prices once they throw in their hidden fees that don't happen at RV wholesalers. So yeah, be aware of that. But yeah, listen to Mitch. He knows what he's talking about. All right, perfect.